Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where, oh my, that last episode, that hurt for sure. However, I'm going to do what I usually don't, and I'm going to order these in ascending order rather than descending order. Reason being, I want to make some money. Some easy money after that, and for that I'd like to have at least a Centurion in the Vulcan pack. So let's go ahead and tick forward a few days, get some pilots back. There's a hydroponic garden. Okay, that's nice. We'll go ahead and hop into engineering here, and what do we want to grab? I don't want to spend very much money right now after what we just went through, so maybe a medical point would actually not necessarily be the worst thing to have right now. That's 300k, we'll do it. We've got the cash, I'm not concerned. So we're going to tick forward a little bit more as the Centurion finishes up. Start of the Solaris 7 season, we're passing on that one for now. That is for sure. Okay. Centurion is done, and there we go. Let's go ahead and go through and see if we need any training.
Yep.
Okay, a point of piloting will be fine for Arclight. And a point of tactics for Aryamaki. Not the worst.
Commander.
Same thing for Bearclaw. Excellent. El Duce, Jinx, you can grab a point of guts, I suppose. Not that you're likely to have very many injuries in a vehicle, but that's okay. Excellent. I think we are now prepared to deploy. And I already pre-scouted this out and decided this one seems pretty good. Now, this is Comstar, but the Op4 is Lyran, the Lyran Alliance, so that is completely fine. I'm not concerned about that, or Lyran Commonwealth. I apologize. I think we'll just stick straight down the middle here. I mean, we're unlikely to run into anything super good here, right? So that'll be fine, and we'll definitely need to do some work here. We've got 4 mechs, the Centurion, the Raven, the Vulcan, and the Panther. And we are going to also be bringing the Harasser and the J. Edgar. We don't have anybody right now for these because we still have mechs under repair. But I just want to get deployed here and get done with this. Now, Arclight we could have in the Vulcan, and that is definitely something we'll do. Aryamaki was the Assassin pilot. R.I.P. Assassin. What else are you skilled at? Anything? The Chameleon a little bit. Okay. Well, the Chameleon is still in repair, so we'll probably hold him back for this particular mission. Vulcan and Hunchback for Bearclaw. Not ideal. El Duce is, of course, the Raven pilot, or the Centurion pilot. We're going to stick him in the Raven for now. Falcon has skills in the Panther. Okay, do it. Who has skills in the Centurion? Actually, Kraken has some. So there you go. And then we're going to have Jinx in the Harasser and Scrub in the J. Edgar. Where'd you go, Scrub? No, seriously, where did Scrub go? Here. Why did you go there, Scrub? That's a very weird place for you to go. Go here. No, go here. There we go. Okay, that was harder than it needed to be. Yes, the Raven and the Panther are underweight. I don't think we're going to have too many problems with this. This is only a 2-skull, and the cost of it, or rather the compensation for it, is fairly low, so I expect that we're not going to run into anything too particularly difficult. Hopefully no railgun turrets. That was the clear mistake that I made in that last mission, right? Like, the Assassin was kind of bad luck. It was also kind of mispositioning. I shouldn't have been in the firing line from the Centurion. That knockdown sealed its fate. That was, to some degree, my own fault. To some degree, bad luck. And the Railgun's threat envelope, that was 100% my fault. I didn't respect it as much as I should have, probably because I haven't run into a Railgun turret before. Lesson learned. So we need to retrieve operatives and biological samples, but we can just begin this right now, and so we shall for the sake of time. Okay, we'll be recovering Comstar operatives. Secondary facility over here, that's fine. I would love to land like here. Or here? Yeah, I didn't think they'd let us do that. Here would work, though. Do it. Nice and open. Hopefully no one gets stuck. We've only got 6 units, but that's okay. Now the question is, what do we see? We see a sentinel. We see our drop point. We see a wyvern. I don't see any turrets. A sentinel and a wyvern are not very threatening, honestly.
Ready for orders.
Are we out of combat? No, we're not out of combat. Okay. We just don't have LOS on them. Oh, it's night. Okay, I gotcha. That makes some level of sense. I'm going to reserve here. I actually want to move the vehicles first. So we're going to reserve to phase 16. One more phase. Okay. So we're going to take the harasser up over this way and see what we can see.
Confirmed.
We see a sentinel and a sentinel. Okay. I'm interested in firing our AoE flamer, but not this turn. We're too far away. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
The J. Edgar, on the other hand, I'm interested in taking it all the way up to here.
Full speed, no target.
And I want to hit the sentinel. We're probably not going to, but we'll see. Okay, we started a fire under its feet. That works too.
Reporting negative damage.
Yeah, I'm fine with that negative damage. Now the Raven can move up over here. The Raven is not exactly the toughest of mechs. There's no doubt about that. However, this is not particularly good hit odds. I'm going to not fire the LRM-15 or the Narc here. We're just going to pot-shot the medium pulse and expect nothing, and nothing is what we get.
Adjusting targeting.
Perfect. They've got a phase 15 mover out there, but we don't see it. That's fine. We're going to run in with Vulcan as close as we can, which isn't tremendously close, and we're just going to pot-shot with that medium laser. And once again, we're not going to hit. This is, of course, expected. Visibility is not great.
Standing by.
The Panther is going to also move up as close as it can. And we're going to continue pot-shotting. Once again, we expect nothing.
Here it comes.
And that is what we got.
Oh, come on. This game's rigged.
Yeah, it is. But it's not that rigged. They missed too. Okay. Now the Centurion moves, and this is the one that we expect to maybe actually do something. Sniper artillery, we could fire it indirect. We could fire it direct for slightly higher chances. What would be our chances of stray shot that? Reasonable. I think we're going to actually indirect lob this. Okay, we got a little bit of damage in there, and that's all I wanted. Was just that little bit. Yeah, please. Please shoot at that J. Edgar. Okay.
What do you need?
Now the Vulcan is going to continue to move in. And honestly, I think we're going to move in super duper close here. Like maybe up to here?
Got it. No shooting.
This is a reasonable position, I think. So we see a Wyvern and a Chameleon out there. So it's a full medium lance. That's not that concerning, though. Light him up. We missed one of those mag shots, but it's not the end of the world.
Standing by.
The Raven can step up over here, and this is a reasonable spot to put it. Now, actually, these hit odds are not too shabby right now.
Acknowledge.
We still missed everything, though. That's to be expected, I suppose.
Lucky that one.
Okay, phase 20. That Sentinel moves, fires on the Vulcan, misses most things. With 4 evasive pips, we'd expect a fair number of misses there.
Ready for orders.
The J. Edgar is definitely going to cruise in behind this guy into its rear arc. Like so.
All weapons are go.
I'm hoping that we hit with one of those flamers. No, we hit with nothing. Okay.
That's a miss.
Noted. Okay, that's a fire starter out there. That is interesting. That means there's 2 lances. Couple of hits on that harasser. 2 more hits than I would have liked to see, but it's okay.
Receiving you.
The Centurion is going to step up over here. And we are absolutely going to continue to fire on this guy. We're not going to fire the ER mediums here, but I am going to switch over to direct fire mode.
Confirm.
Nice. That was a reasonable hit without stray shotting the J. Edgar. Okay, a couple of hits on the J. Edgar there. We don't actually care. He actually stray shot his friend there,
I'm here.
which is hilarious. I'm just looking for where we can actually get to with the harasser here. This is not necessarily ideal as to where we can go. I'm going to still fire the standard flamers, though.
Target locked.
Okay. A little bit there, but not ideal. We're getting closed in, though. Yeah, there's definitely 2 lances out there. I was hoping that we'd only be against 1, but we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. Chameleon moves up. They're wasting a lot of time firing on that J. Edgar. And that's what I like to see. These guys are clustered right now and are making for a reasonable artillery target.
I'm your spaniel.
The Panther is going to move up over here.
Onward.
And we're going to continue firing at this guy. We'll fire the SRM as well, just in case. Yeah, I didn't expect much, but it's okay. You know, in theory, we could probably use the vehicles to pick up the targets really easily. And then evac, if we had to.
I'm ready.
Okay, the Panther gets to move again. I want to stick in. I want to stick to the water here, and I would love to actually hit the Sentinel. Okay, there we go. That's a hit. Structure exposure. That's what we like to see. That's a Chameleon closing in out there.
Orders.
That's fine for now. Let's stick the Raven right up over here. That's not quite ideal range. Maybe here? Yes, I like this position. And we're going to continue focusing on the Sentinel, for sure.
I'm on it.
It did get tagged there, but unfortunately our Longfire, not so good of a shot there.
Fast as armor.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's always nice, to be sure. We're going to move up, and we're going to backstab this Sentinel. Not this one, this one. Right? Maybe we shouldn't, actually. Maybe we should come over and hit this one. Hit odds are far, far better, and we'll be in a better position to move the harasser in. Yeah. I think we go for this Sentinel. Boop. That should be a knockdown? Yes. Maybe an ejection? No ejection there, but that Sentinel is definitely beat up.
Ready to get it on.
Okay. This J. Edgar is honestly going to make his way around. I want to move over this way, but I also don't. Reason being, oh, they have a striker and a hunter out here. These are good targets for our vehicles.
No shooting.
We're going to drop the J. Edgar over here. And we may just potshot this Chameleon. Just to try to heat it up a bit, see if it does anything dumb. There we go.
Yes, Commander.
Now the question is, does the harasser join it, or does the harasser chill over here? The harasser can't make it through this. One thing we could do is simply position here.
Roger.
It's only 2 evasive pips, so it's a risk. And then heat up this Sentinel.
10-4.
We'll take it. Wyvern moves up. That's what we were scared of right there. We survived that hit, but there will be more. 3 movers in phase 16. Okay. The chameleon fires on the Vulcan. It doesn't do very much there. It really, really doesn't. Okay, that guy is overheating and struggling with that. Firestarter moves up. Yikes. It missed its flamers. That's what's important. Ooh, that's some spicy heat on that Firestarter. Okay, noted. Centurion is going to move up here.
Confirmed.
However, the Centurion is actually going to start firing on these guys over here.
Attacking from position.
Ooh, not a great shot. Okay,
Target missed.
you're not wrong. Target was indeed missed. Yeah, please, shoot at the J. Edgar. Please continue doing that. I'm fine with this. The Sentinel gets up. And it's probably... What's it going to do? Attack the Harasser? No, it's just going to brace, actually. And expose this rear arc. Very awkward, indeed. We're going to step over here with the Raven.
Roger.
And we're going to fire on this Sentinel. Ooh, that's a good long fire hit. I like it. Okay. Chameleon is firing on the Harasser. It missed almost everything. That was glorious right there. And he just failed a shutdown override. That is huge. Okay, we're going to step in behind this Sentinel. We're actually already there. Are we going to go after this one, actually? Our hit odds are better over here than they are on this. Yeah. They're still not great, but we're going to go for it. Boop. Okay, pilot ejection. That's what we're looking for there. Firestarter moves up, fires on the J. Edgar again, hits both flamers this time, but he's about to take a huge amount of heat. Yep, failed shutdown override. Okay.
Commander.
So the J. Edgar has to come up here at this time.
Understood.
We're going to come up here, and we're going to go after this striker.
Copy.
We're not going to kill it, but we're going to do some hefty damage to it. We're going to keep engaging that. The Wyvern fires on the Panther, misses everything. Ideal. Okay. Chameleon moves through the fire. Fires on the Vulcan in the side arc. That's okay. That was pretty much preferred, honestly.
Commander?
Like, I don't think that's an issue. The real problem here is the Harasser. I want to be right behind this Sentinel, hitting it in this rear arc. And that's what we're going to do. But the Harasser is at risk. It's okay if the Harasser dies, though. Nice. Oh, he's going to fire? Only the single medium laser. And then fail the shutdown override. Okay. That's fine. The Panther is not in LOS for that guy. I'm just wondering, do we have to get out of the water to get in LOS? Yes, we do.
On my way.
Okay. That's okay. We're still going to go for this. I want to hit that torso. Boop.
Let's go. Let's go. Take that.
Okay. This pilot is now panicked. Striker moves up. Fires on the Harasser, misses everything.
Ready for orders.
Okay. The Centurion is going to come up. And here is where things start going poorly for them. We're going to fire on this Chameleon with direct fire sniper artillery. Maybe hitting the head.
Locking on target.
Kaboom. And because he's shut down, that's free. That is just free.
Waiting for orders.
The Raven is going to fire on this Sentinel. Also free. And that is a dead sentinel.
That's a kill.
Perfect.
Yep.
The Vulcan is now going to move up over here and start working on these guys. We can get into the rear arc of this chameleon and really mess him up. And that's exactly what we're doing. Boop. That is a very sad chameleon right now.
Scored a critical hit.
Okay,
I live to serve.
now the Panther. We're going to have to worry a bit more about the Panther's heat with its PPC. But honestly, that's fine. Do we want to go for the knockdown on this guy? Yeah, I think we do. That's a knockdown. And an ejection. Nice. The dominoes are beginning to fall. The J. Edgar, at this point, is going to sprint over to the rear arc of the fire starter.
Roger. Full speed.
Heat it up. Nice. Double flamer hit there.
Yes,
Very happy
Commander.
about that. We're going to bring the Harasser over as well. However, the Harasser is going to target that Hunter, I think. Unless those hit odds are just garbage. 64%, 99 on the fire starter. Fire starter's already shut down, right? So, what phase is it? Phase 18. Is this guy shut down? Yes. Yes, he is. Okay, so he'll have to power up. We'll go for the Hunter here. Nice. That's a kill.
Reporting.
Okay. Fire starter starting up. Or did it fail to start up? I think it might have started up. I didn't actually look. The Centurion is going to step up here. And we're not going to fire the artillery at that guy. Honestly, I think the Striker is the target here. We'll want to do it in indirect mode, obviously. We could fire at the Chameleon. I don't think that's really worthwhile right now. I think we'll fire at the Striker. This is just a pot shot. Luckily, artillery is good for a pot shot. We did 1 damage to it anyway. Oh no, 10 damage to the Panther. Whatever will we do?
Reporting minor damage.
Okay, so the Chameleon moves up. It fires on the J. Edgar. It actually hits its large laser there, which is a little surprising. But the J. Edgar is fine. And a failed shutdown override on the Chameleon. Striker moves up through the fire, takes burn damage. Fires on the Harasser, does very little.
Reporting.
Okay,
Serious
I think it's over. GG.
Yeah?
It's completely done. These guys are both useless at this juncture. This Striker dies to the Harasser. We get into rear arc of this Wyvern with the Vulcan.
Let's move. Putting
Boop.
my weight into it.
Okay, a structure exposure there.
Oh, yeah.
And this Wyvern is not feeling so great. The Raven is going to step up. And this is not exactly ideal range. Maybe we want to be somewhere like here. Yeah, this is actually a good side arc hit.
Moving out.
I don't hate this. Keep the focus on that Wyvern. It's the only one that can really fire back right now. Ooh, nice long fire hit there.
Nice.
I like it.
Got past his armor. Got
Okay,
something you want
the
done?
J. Edgar is going to stay behind the fire starter, I think. The Chameleon is shut down. So, we're going to potentially go for the kill here. Didn't quite get the hit into the CT that we needed there with the flamers, but even so,
Waiting for orders.
that guy's pretty useless. We're going to keep the heat on this Wyvern. We just hit mines? No. No, we did not. Okay, keep the heat on that Wyvern.
Affirmative.
Engine destroyed from an LRM ammo explosion. Perfect.
One less target.
So now the danger is that the Vulcan has his back turned to these guys, right?
Standing by.
The question is, how much do we care?
Got it.
We're going to put the Centurion here, and we're going to fire on the Chameleon in direct fire mode. Go for the head hit there. You're not going to get it. You're not even going to hit at all. Okay.
No luck.
Not having the best luck with the sniper artillery, but that's okay. We're going to get in behind the striker with the harasser. And we're going to heat him up with the standard flamers.
Fire in.
One dead striker.
Frag to vehicle. My flamer
Power
is
up
in peace.
detected.
Excellent. So the chameleon powers up. That's okay. It moves phase 19.
Yes, Commander.
However, we have some mechs that are prepared to deal with it at this point. I'm not going to fire the medium pulse light laser at this range. We'll try firing everything else. Yeah, I didn't expect much out of that.
What do
Okay.
you need?
The Vulcan can now come in here. This is not rear arc. But we could position here
Roger.
and fire. And that's what we're doing. This is a dead fire starter. Wonderful.
Hostile removed.
Okay, all that's left is an overheated chameleon. He fires on the J. Edgar, and he does some damage, and actually destroys the J. Edgar, but that's okay. We don't care. He failed a shutdown override for it. Like, that is not worth. Scrub is fine. The J. Edgar is super cheap to repair. We actually don't care about him destroying it.
I'm walking here.
We are going to toss a head hit at him with the PPC. Do we have a chance of ammo explosion? No, I think this is fine.
The shot.
Okay, we missed. That was on like 80% chance. Unlucky.
What the what? I
Indeed.
got the heat spiking here.
Yeah, you're doing okay.
I'm here.
The harasser is now going to make sure that this guy is not doing okay.
All right.
Oh, this is only AoE flamers. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. We can't fire. Unless we want to destroy the harasser. I thought we had one more shot left with the single target flamers. My mistake.
Ready for orders.
We also can't fire the artillery at this guy because of the harasser. Yeah, that was all around a mistake. That's okay. We can fire the ER mediums. Make this guy a little sad. And then get over here with the Vulcan and make him really sad.
I'll do what I can.
Boop. Actually, we missed that boop. I'm surprised. I'm actually shocked.
Targeting.
How did he dodge that with his mech shutdown? Like, seriously, how is that possible?
Position confirmed.
Oh well, the Raven will close in, and we can now fire the medium pulse laser, and so we shall. Ah, we missed the long fire. Oof. Oh well.
Hey, wait your command.
This is over, and it's been over for a while, honestly. We're just going to fire the SRM and sink heat. 2 hits? Okay. All good.
Battle mech power up detected.
Yeah, you can power up if you want.
Waiting for orders.
It's irrelevant. We're going to back off
Order
with the
acknowledged.
harasser, and we're now going to fire AoE. We don't care about splash damaging the Vulcan. It's not going to do much.
Target locked.
There we go. Excellent.
Receiver.
And the Centurion is going to continue to move up over this way, moving to the side a little bit more to attempt to not stray shot.
Confirmed. Firing.
Nice. A pair of hits there. I like it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's have the Vulcan melee attack the chameleon here. I want to make sure to melee attack. There we go. And we don't care about the heat on the Vulcan.
Targeting for physical attack.
There we go. Got a boop. That was a lot of damage. Engine crit.
Nice.
And pilot ejection. Excellent. Okay, so let's have the Raven come up over here to secure this facility. This is the... I don't know if this is the primary or secondary. This is the primary. Okay. And let's have the Panther can come up here as well, I suppose. There's no point in doing much of anything right now this round other than attempting to get to the facility.
Confirmed.
But let's just wrap this right on up.
No shooting.
Everybody's a little overheated, but we're going to exit combat, and things go much more quickly now.
Moving to position.
On it.
Excellent.
Moving to position.
There's our secondary zone secured.
Secondary asset, Commander. Bring
And our primary asset. And now we just need to end the
Moving
round.
into position.
There we go. Nice and easy. Paramedium lances, not a big deal. Unfortunately, I think there was some good salvage in there that I actually do want, but I didn't choose very much salvage. Of course, there wasn't very much to begin with on this particular mission. This was mostly to work back up a little bit of fundage, because yikes. I mean, that's a lot of chameleon parts. I'm gonna roulette that and hope that we get 4 out of that. Hunter parts, I don't really care too much about. We could guarantee 2 of those chameleon parts. A chameleon is a decent replacement for an assassin, right? So, I mean, we could grab the Engine Core 300 for the chameleon. Do we already have a 300? Yeah, we've got 2 of them. So I think we'll just grab chameleon parts and hope to be able to put another chameleon together. We got 3 out of the 4. Oof. We'll sell this SRM-6. We'll sell this Engine Core 300 as well to make some quick cash. Internal combustion engine, no thanks. Deadfire LRM ammo, though, we'll keep that. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here. I'm going to wait until after Darius, or not Darius, until after Yang gives us his estimate. However, while we're waiting for that, I will say you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and let's see just how much Yang thinks this is going to cost. My bet, not that much. I mean, we did lose the J. Edgar, so that's probably going to be, what, 50k to put that back together? Something along those lines? And then another maybe 15, so maybe 65k tops? Okay, that's 9k. Do it, Yang. Please, please do that. Okay, so that worked wonderfully. But like I said, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will see you all next time.